What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all have an amazing day. I'm bringing you guys another commentary video. Well, this time it's not about video games. Well, it's in a video game, but it has nothing to do with it. I'm actually gonna give you guys a breakdown, a prediction, a preview of one of my favorite soccer competitions, yearly soccer competitions, which all you can tell it's the UEFA Champions League. I love watching this competition every year, especially for Real Madrid and PSG. I support both of them, but when it comes down to the line, guys, I'm always Real Madrid, no matter what. But today, guys, I want to give you guys my honest opinion or my prediction to see how this tournament is going to play out. But bear with me, guys. Some of these groups are not legit. As you can see, like a Group A, it's supposed to be Rangers, not reindeers or anything. I don't know why it's not letting me put two Scottish teams in this game. It's really dumb. So like I said, guys, some of these groups are not legit, and I'll explain that when I get to them. So without further ado, guys, let's get it right into Group A. So in Group A, guys, we have Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli, and Rangers from Scotland. And honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, I think Liverpool is gonna run away with this group. Um, Maybe they might have a draw or lose to Ajax at Ajax in their home. But I don't see Liverpool losing this group. I think they're gonna take it, guys. Maybe with one loss or maybe just a draw, and I think that's gonna come from Ajax. And yeah, guys, Liverpool's gonna run away with it. So finishing second in the group is gonna be Ajax. I have actually Ajax finishing second. They'll move on. I think they'll just barely get out of third, and I think third will be Napoli, because I don't know, Napoli's not too strong. Ajax is just, I don't know, guys. Ajax, you can't sleep on these guys. They especially when they what they did to Real Madrid a couple of years ago. They've been not unstoppable, but they've been, you don't want to sleep on them. That's the word I was looking for. You don't want to sleep on this team, guys. Ajax, there's something when it comes to the Champions League. They'll make some noise, and they're gonna let the world know who they are. So I'll have them edging out for second, and for course third will be Napoli and Rangers. I don't see Rangers even winning a game in this group. I think they will fall short. They'll go 0-6, no draw. Maybe they might get a win from Napoli, but that's the much. They're not gonna be Ajax. They're not gonna be Liverpool. So I don't see Rangers coming at top at all in this group. So on top, I have Liverpool at one, Ajax at two, Napoli three, going to the Europa League, and I have Rangers at four. So now let's go into Group B. So Group B is actually a little more different, more I think more, it's gonna be more competitive in this group, but I do have Atletico coming out on top, just maybe just by a bit. They might struggle with Porto, and I think they might struggle with Leverkusen. I don't see them having trouble with Bruges, but at the end of the day, guys, I think Atletico's going to take it. They still have, even though they lost Suarez, they still have Griezmann, they still have Morata, Carrasco, Koke, and then of course their badass goalkeeper Juan Oblak. I don't see that team losing this group, and Diego Simeone, uh, when he's in the Champions League, he's like Uruguay, guys. They just don't want to be slept on. They always put up these upsets, like they always upset Bayern, they always upset Barcelona. So, like I said, guys, I will not sleep on Atletico. They could finish maybe top four, but I don't see them going to the final, guys. But like I said, I still have Atletico finishing on top in this group. Uh, this one was a tough one for the runner-up. I don't know. I honestly, guys, I had to pick Leverkusen, but I think they're barely gonna escape Porto for the final spot in the final game. I don't know if they're playing Porto in the final game. That's the thing. I don't know if they're playing. And like I said, oh, by the way, guys, don't mind the schedules on the side. That's not the correct schedule, so don't mind that. It's not correct. So yeah, just look at them on your phone and see who the right schedule is. But anyways, back to the group. I maybe just seen it's tough, guys. Porto, Leverkusen, it's gonna come down to those two teams. But you know what? I'm just gonna say it, guys. I'm just gonna give it to Leverkusen. I think they're just gonna get out by a point, and I think that will send Porto to the Europa League. And I don't think Club Brugge, just like Rangers, I think Club Brugge will maybe win one game. They'll maybe sneak one in Porto or Leverkusen, but that's all, guys. I haven't finished in last. So first will be Atletico, second will be Leverkusen, third will be Porto in the Europa League, and then fourth will be Bruges. So Group C, guys. I don't know if you guys know this in soccer. This is known, to me, this is known as the group of death. Because you look at those top three teams right there: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter Milan, and Palzen. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, if I can't. Victoria or Palzen, whatever they call it. I can't pronounce them, guys. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce some of the teams. But let's face it, guys. Palzen is not gonna. They're not gonna win a game in this group. This group is way too strong. Uh, and actually, this is gonna be an exciting group because I cannot wait to see this matchup: Barcelona versus Bayern Munich in Bayern Munich, because we're gonna see Lewandowski return to Bayern Munich, and right now I think this guy has Levin has so much hatred, not hatred. He's going for revenge against Bayern. The way he was let go from them, he didn't deserve that. He was a club legend. The many leagues he's won of them, the many goals he scored for them, and for him to get disrespected like that, I felt like, he didn't deserve. He was a club legend for them, and you know, I think he's going out for blood for against Bayern. I think maybe the first game they will tie, and I think the second game Barcelona will take it, unless it's in Munich. But at the same time, I think Barcelona's gonna beat Bayern in one of the games. Uh, so, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. So it goes to second place. I have actually Bayern Munich. Inter strong, but I don't think they're gonna be that strong to beat Bayern or Barcelona. They might have a draw with one of them, but like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think they're gonna come out of third. So on top, it's going to be Barcelona. Number 2 is going to be Bayern Munich. Number 3 is going to be Inter Milan, are going to the Europa League. And number 4 is Pausen, which is not going to get a win or no point at all in this game. In this group, sorry. So Group D, so this is another group that's messed up, guys. As you can tell, it's not Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce is actually replacing Frankfurt, because for some reason I can't put 5 Germany teams in this game, because I don't know, FIFA is kind of stupid. It's dumb, guys. It's dumb. So Fenerbahce is representing Frankfurt, but honestly, guys, speaking of Frankfurt, I don't want to that team did a magnificent run in the Europa League last year. They even beat Barcelona to get to the final. Well, I think in the round of 16 or something like that, or the quarterfinals. But yeah, they in one of the games they beat Barcelona to get there, and guys, they just went on a magnificent run where I just felt they were unbeatable, and it felt like it was a tournament. And eventually, they did win the Europa League, and they got Germany a 15 into the Champions League. So that's why I can't put Frankfurt in, but at the same time, I don't think they're going to be strong enough to compete with Spurs. They might steal a game or they might tie with them, but at the same time, guys, Spurs, Harry Kane, Son, those guys, Eric Dyer, those guys cannot be beat, man. Antonio Conte, he has that team ready. They're just so good. They're sleepers in the Premier League. They have their games, and then sometimes they don't have their games and they struggle. But at the end of the day, guys, you can't stop that duo of Harry Kane and Son, because that team is just wow. It's just so good. They're so good. I can't think of the word, guys. I'm sorry. So I have Spurs finishing on top. I do have Frankfurt finishing second. They might just edge Sporting out, maybe at the third. I have Sporting actually going to the Europa League, and I think I have Marseille just maybe missing out in the Europa League by 1 point to Sporting. So top is Spurs, Frankfurt second, Sporting third, Europa League, and Marseille finishing fourth, just barely missing the spot, guys. So that's my prediction for Group D. So Group E, guys, this one, you can tell right off the bat who are going to be the top 2 teams. It's going to come down to these two. It's going to become Milan and Chelsea. And right now, guys, I feel like Milan is so hot right now in Serie A. They are the Serie A champions. Sorry, I just burped. They won Serie A last year, of course, with Zlatan returning, and I think this team can be beat right now, man. In Group B, I think they're going to give Chelsea a run. Right now, Chelsea has been struggling in the Premier League, with the controversy with Pulisic, him wanting to leave, and then they lost Lukaku. But they did get Raheem Sterling from Man City, but I don't think it's enough for him to do everything against this Milan team. Zlatan, I think he's just gonna take control, and I don't know why, but Zlatan always has a game when he plays Chelsea, especially when he was with PSG. He always has a game. It's like Chelsea's his favorite team to play, and he will put up a performance against them. So, like I said, guys, at the end of the day, I think Milan is gonna beat Chelsea for the number one seed or the number one spot. Chelsea will fall to second, of course. Salzburg will go third because Dynamo, I don't think they're not gonna do good at all. They may just get a point from Salzburg or maybe one win, but at the end of the day, I have Salzburg still finishing third for the Europa League, guys. All right, so Group F, which is of course my team, Real Madrid. Guys, this is an easy group for Real Madrid. Don't get me wrong. Well, speaking of Group F, guys, one thing I'm pretty excited to see is Celtic. Celtic is finally back in the Champions League. I am so happy it's been a while for them to come back, and I'm super excited to see them back in the Champions League. But it sucks because they're gonna play Real Madrid. They have to go to the Bernabeu and play them a couple of games, and I think they're gonna struggle in this group. So Real Madrid, like I said, at the end of the day, I think to me Real Madrid's gonna sweep this group. I think they're gonna beat Leipzig, Shakhtar, and Celtic. They're not gonna lose. I think they're gonna go perfect 6-0. And finishing second will be Leipzig. I think they might just edge out just maybe third. At the end of the day, it's gonna be Shakhtar. Shakhtar will finish third, and then Celtic might just pull up one win at all, but I don't see Celtic going to the Europa League or at all. They're gonna finish fourth. So on top it's Real, Leipzig second, Shakhtar Europa League, and Celtic dead last. Group G. Now this, guys, I have to say this, guys. I want to apologize to Borussia fans, Dortmund fans. Dortmund's not the same at all. They just lost Haaland. They're actually gonna play Haaland. He's gonna come back to play Dortmund, but at the end of the day, Dortmund lost a lot, especially him. I don't think they have a talent that can replace him. Maybe in a couple of years, I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, number one, Man City. I think Man City is gonna sweep this as well, just like Real Madrid. They're gonna sweep, maybe just a draw to Sevilla, but that's it, guys. I still think they're gonna go pull a 6-0. Sevilla. So like I said, sorry Dortmund, but I think Sevilla is gonna take the second spot, which is gonna send Borussia Dortmund back to the Europa League for a second straight year. Because like I said, guys, Dortmund lost a lot, especially Haaland over the postseason, the off season, and it's not looking good for them, guys, right now. They just blew a 3-0 lead to Werder Bremen, or whatever their name is, 2-0 lead, sorry, in like the last 3 minutes. So I don't see Borussia not doing good at all. They might, like I said, they might get sent to the Europa League for the second straight year, and it's going to be Man City and Sevilla representing Group G as the top two teams. Alright guys, so here's another one, and you guys might not like this, how I'm going to finish this group as well. And of course Group H, I don't know what team they were called, Highman or Heyman. I don't know, I just found a random team because they're not in FIFA, so I just had them replace them. But at the end of the day, guys, that team's not gonna go. I think they're gonna go 0-6. They're not gonna win a group. They're not gonna win a game in this group, guys. Let's be honest, to tell you the truth. But this is my shocker, guys. I feel PSG might have a draw with either Juventus or Benfica, but PSG is gonna take this group. Right now, it's not looking good. Messi is not doing good as well. Neymar is doing decent. Right now, it's the Mbappe show. Right now, all the stuff that Mbappe has been talking from his head, like thinking he's the best and that stuff. Right now, he's gonna use this as fuel, guys, and he's gonna come out and he's gonna perform in Champions League. So, right now, like I said, even though Messi and Neymar are kind of not living up to performance, Mbappe is gonna carry this team, and I think he's gonna finish them on top of the group. With second, guys, this is where my shocker is, guys. I feel like Benfica is gonna knock down another European giant, and they're gonna send Juventus to the Europa League. They did it last year. They did it to Barcelona, and I think they're gonna do it again. To me, I feel like Juventus has not recovered from the Ronaldo transfer, and it's just been hitting them hard. They lost Serie A to Milan, to the both Milan teams actually. One year was Inter, and then the next year was, I think, AC Milan won it last year. So I feel Juventus has not been the same after the Ronaldo transfer, and they're gonna struggle, guys. And uh, Benfica is a big sleeper, just like Tottenham, just like Atletico. These guys, they're big, and Ajax. Benfica can really do some damage to big teams, guys. And they just did it last year. They knocked out Barcelona. But then again, that was a different Barcelona. That was post Messi team. But at the same time, you guys, come on, it's Barcelona. They sent them to the Europa League where Frankfurt took them out. So at the end of the day, I have PSG number one. Juventus, I was gonna say Piemonte. It's Juventus number two. Oh, sorry, Benfica number two, Juventus number three, and then the last team will be dead as lads. They're gonna go 0-6. So yeah, guys, that is my predictions for the group. So now I'm gonna do a FIFA simulation, see what FIFA picks, and then I'll give you guys my picks for the final as well. Alright guys, so I just got done with the EA simulation or the FIFA simulation, and they actually have Juventus coming on top, guys. I had them finishing third in their group, getting knocked out by Benfica. But wow, and I'm not gonna lie guys, this group stage was kind of crazy. Barcelona went back to the Europa League. Man City got sent to the Europa League. Like, it was just, Spurs finished last in their group. And to be fair guys, I put the Frankfurt players and the Fenerbahce team to make it like as the actual team. It took me a while to do it, but I eventually got all the players on there. But Frankfurt finished third behind Marseille and Sporting. But man, Spurs getting finished last, that's a shocker guys. Juventus coming on top. Oh man, I cannot believe it. Juventus takes this, guys. So that's the EA simulation, guys. So let me just pull up my my prediction to finish off this video, guys. So just give me a quick second. And here is my prediction, guys, for the Champions League final. It's gonna be Real Madrid taking on Manchester City, and coming up on top, I hate to say it, guys, I'm gonna be biased about it. I feel like Real Madrid's gonna repeat again as champions. Even though they lost Casemiro to Manchester United, they still have Benzema, they still have Vinicius Jr., they still have Modric and Toni Kroos in the midfield, and then they still have that defenders, guys, from David Alaba to Carvajal to Mendy, and then of course we added Rudiger from the to the team. So I think this team's gonna still be good. Yeah, like they lost like I said, losing Casemiro was a huge blow. Even though they lost Bale and Isco, they were not as good as Casemiro, because man, he was like basically a fifth defender for Real Madrid, and it was a huge loss for them. But I still feel like they're gonna come up on top, guys, and they're gonna repeat as champions. But they'll be challenged by Man City, guys. Holland, I think, is gonna get them to that final again, with that supporting cast of Jack Grealish, you know, with Foden, with fuck, I forgot his other name. Sorry guys, I forgot the other man. I was gonna say Raheem Sterling, but I completely forgot he doesn't play with them anymore. But yeah, guys, this Man City team, I think it's stacked. They're young and they're dangerous, but Pep Guardiola, his curse is gonna come back and haunt him, guys. He's gonna fall short again for another Champions League, and he's gonna fall to Real Madrid. So I have Madrid winning 2-1 in extra time over Man City, and Real Madrid would repeat as champions. But that will do it for my prediction, guys. Just want to say thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace!